Hey, it's Devin with the Motion Suite. Today we are going to do a core workout all from standing, so we don't have to get on the floor, you don't have to lie down. You can do everything from standing, and all I have is one dumbbell. You can use a dumbbell that's maybe 5, 10, 15 pounds, or even just something like a big bottle of water or something with a little bit of weight to it as an option. You also don't have to use one at all if you just want to do everything body weight today. So we're going to go through 6 core moves, and we're going to hold each one for a minute. We'll have a 30-second rest in between each move, and in the in-between I'll show you what the next move will be. And then if you want to repeat it for another circuit after we're done, then you can do that. All right, so first we are going to start with a plank. So your options are either on an elevated surface, like the back of a couch, a bed, a coffee table. You can do it on a wall too to make it a little bit easier, so you're a little bit more up like this. And if this is going to feel easy for you, then we can go straight down to the floor. But since it's a standing exercise routine today, I'll just do it from the mat. So we'll hold it for 1 minute, then we'll get a rest, and then we'll move on. All right, let me get my timer started. Wherever you want to go, wall, couch, floor. 1 minute. So bring your hands out, keep your butt low, back nice and flat. Keep your knees tight. Kind of think about drawing your kneecaps up and tight, and keep your chest pushed away from whatever surface you're on. You don't want to sink down like this. You want to stay pushed away, pushing apart the shoulder blades, pushing the chest away from the surface. Butt tucked, core on. If this feels easy, you can add an arm raise, alternating, making sure not to sway side to side when you do that. You can do an alternating arm raise, or you can do an alternating leg raise. Again, trying not to sway too much. Try to stay very still. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, good. That was a minute plank. We will do a 30-second rest, and the next one I'll show you in the meantime. So you can use a weight if you want, bottle of water, whatever. You're going to stand nice and tall, soft knees, not completely locked out, core tight, butt kind of tucked. And you're going to take the weight, start at your chest. You're going to push out and come in. This is all we're doing for a whole minute. All right, so do it with just your arms or a bottle of water or whatever. All right, here we go. Core tight, let's go. Out and in. Just make sure your core muscles are engaged. You should really feel it when the weight is stretched out in front of you, that your core muscles are really working to stabilize. Knees soft, butt tucked. If you wanted to make it harder as well, other than adding weight, you can stand on a folded up beach towel, bath towel, pillow, just to kind of give you a little bit of a balance and stability challenge. 3, 2, and 1. All right, take your rest. All right, next we're going to keep the weight. Let's see. Oh yeah, similar but different. This will be a shoulder burner for sure. So same thing, knees soft, nice and tall. You're going to start with the weight down here in front of your thighs. And you're just going to raise it straight up in front and then lower it down this way. And you'll feel that core really contract when you rise up. Control the way down, don't let it plump. All right, here we go. 1 minute of work. If you had a long elastic band, for this one you could always stand on one end and hold the other end of the band with both hands and pull up from your feet as an option. And same thing, you can also stand on a folded up towel for a little extra challenge. Anytime you're pulling a weight outside of your center of gravity, away from your body, your core muscles should be on to help stabilize. That's exactly what we're doing here. And rest. All right, good. Gets the shoulders too, for sure. All right, next, you can keep the weight. We are going to do a standing wood chop. So we're going to work on a diagonal plane now, so we can get more of the obliques and the sides. Still involving the shoulders. So you're going to start low, raise up above the opposite side shoulder. So you're going from one hip, both hands, up over the shoulder. We'll do 30 seconds each direction. All right, ready? Bottom to top, let's go. And then slow on the down. Control the way down. Really think about using your abdominals to power this movement. It's not all coming from the shoulders. Your abdominals are helping lift and twist. Low to high. One more, and then we'll go straight into the other side. All right, so now start at the other hip. There we go. Really think about twisting from the core muscles. Try to keep your elbows straight to pull that weight farther from your center of gravity to make it harder. One more. All right, good. All right, 30-second rest. I'll show you your next one in that 30 seconds. So with a weight, or you can hold something like a big exercise ball, a physio ball, or a smaller one really, overhead. You're going to go in this position, you're going to march. Keep your butt tucked, core tight. You're not hanging on your ligaments and arching your back. You're tucking your butt, ribs to hips, and you're going to bring one knee up, then the other. We're going to march for a minute, alternating marching. The hands stay overhead the whole time. All right, here we go. Nice and slow, butt tucked. Don't let your low back arch. Anytime your arms are overhead like this is an opportunity to strengthen your core. An opportunity to tuck your butt, make your tummy shorter. Don't let your ribs flare. An alternate for this, if you have a ball, which is what I have in the PDF versions, if you've been following along with any of the PDF workouts, you can do this march with lowering a ball or the weight. So you'd bring it down and up, down, whoop, and up. Hard for the balance too. This is an option. Really tightening the core each time the knee drives up and the arms come down. One more and then we rest. All right, 30-second rest. What else we got? One left. We don't need a weight. We don't need anything for this other than a surface. Like again, the back of a couch, coffee table, ottoman, wall. I'm going to use the side of this mat again, or do mountain climbers. So you're going to get out in that plank position again, and you're going to do a knee drive. Knee to same side elbow. Keep your butt low. Don't let yourself pike. I'll show you some variations along the way. All right, 1 minute. Knee to elbow. You can, of course, go faster if you want a little bit more of a challenge, or go slow. You can also cross your knee. So you can bring knee to opposite elbow. Remember to keep your chest pushed away from the surface. Don't sag. Keep your butt low. Core tight, butt tucked. 15 more seconds. I'm going to pick up the speed for the last 5 seconds. All right. That's it. That was your core workout, all standing. No getting on the floor at all, which some people like. And you can repeat it again, change it up, make it harder, make it easier if it didn't feel good. But hopefully you feel those core muscles really activating, turning on, and feeling good. See y'all next time.